2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Dallas Mavericks arriving at the building earlier today. There's no lack of focus among that group. Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty, Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, our reporter. Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Derek Jones is out there with P.J. Washington, and it's Gafford in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Timberwolves, inside we got Towns and Gobert. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. All right, Clark, so what are your feelings about the back-to-backs? You like them? How about the players?
You know, I don't mind them, but I do understand that players would like to have few of those in their schedule. So being creatures of habit, a little space between games more times than not would be well received.
So the Timberwolves win the tip. Conley with the ball. Pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. The 15-footer is good.
You know, we need to keep seeing this from him. It's encouraging to see him sink the mid-range J there.
And Doncic, here we go. Gafford, count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide-open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
And Doncic has got the ball here for Dallas. Pass to Washington. Over Towns. And Washington with the basket on the assist from Doncic.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Conley against Doncic. Floats one. Doncic with a block.
Luka's sheer size makes him a mismatch for most guards.
And he buries his first look.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Gobert. Over Gafford. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that.
You know, Clark, when you think about the history of this Dallas franchise, one man stands out. That's Dirk.
Yeah, he's worthy of a statue for sure, B.A. He played all 21 seasons of his career with the Mavs. He was the first European MVP in league history. And then in 2011, he helped bring an NBA title to the Mavericks, beating the LeBron Wade-led Heat team.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
First one falls for him. When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
So hits one and misses one at the line.
Guys like McDaniels, who can guard just about any position on the floor, extremely valuable these days.
Washington finds Jones. Back to Washington. Kicks it to Doncic. Sure, from three-point range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to McDaniels. Back to Conley. Outside McDaniels. Another miss by Minnesota. Here's Dallas now. They're on an 11-3 run. Here's Doncic. Uses the glass on the layup. Doncic has got 5 points.
They've come out hot. I mean, really hot. Perfect from the field thus far.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over. You know, when you think about Kyrie Irving's game, his ball handling is what still comes to mind first.
Yeah, you know, B.A., that and his killer instinct. Kyrie is one of the most creative players we've ever seen. A guy you can count on to come through in big moments.
Rising up for the throwdown. Major hops from Edwards.
Conley against Doncic. And the dunk by Gafford.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Conley. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Over Gafford. Gafford grabs the miss.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
It's Doncic with a drive. Pass to Jones. Now here's Washington, covered by Towns. And here's Doncic outside. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter.
Tough call for his coach. Second foul already. We'll see how much the staff trusts him.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. Conley against Doncic. Puts it up from 12. Here's Towns. And Towns slams it home.
Nice job by Towns to get in there and get aggressive.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Kind of defensive effort you need against him.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Pass to Edwards. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And since the All-Star break, these teams have been swatting down shots left and right. Minnesota, second.
And they've been a wrecking ball on the defensive end, racking up the blocks and really setting the tone.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Irving. Doncic up top, defended by Gobert. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here's Conley. Still without a bucket. McDaniels with it. Gafford picks him up. And Gafford with the block. Edwards can't hit.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Washington finds Doncic. Outside Irving. From outside the arc. Again the miss by the Mavericks. The Timberwolves trail. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
McDaniels can't hit.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
2 points. That one goes. Irving's got his second basket of the night.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Dallas. And it's Irving off the drive.
His aggression, his attack mode is one of the things that, to me, sets Irving apart. Moving, driving, attacking, that's when he's at his best.
Irving, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
I tell you, it's so amazing to see how much raw talent Kyrie Irving has. Just seems like that ball is part of it.
Both free throws good from Irving.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
To the inside, Reed. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Morris against Irving. Jacks up with 3. He buries it from 3. Irving's got 9 points.
Irving knows exactly when to let that shot go. He's a knockdown threat from deep, for sure.
Here's Anderson. Right through the D for the layup.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense. You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Anderson passes to Morris. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Loses his grip. Flanks the lob. The Timberwolves have gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. And rejected. And he recovers it. Pass to Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. And another shot. And it's Irving with a rebound.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
Here's Exum. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
Hey, there's no denying it. Kyrie is a score-first guard, but he's a better passer than he gets credit for.
Timeout called the Timberwolves. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
So a moment now to see the story for Luka Doncic. Dallas on D. They've got a 9-point lead. On the wing, Alexander Walker, defended by Hardaway. Sinks the tray. Reed's got 5 now.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Lively passes to Exum. Anderson against Hardaway from downtown. Another three for Dallas.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Mavericks foul. Exit. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Outside, Anderson. Pass to Alexander Walker. Up and over Hardaway.
Right now, they're losing ground. I mean, they might need to switch things up a bit. Maybe hit the offensive boards a little hard.
Yeah, I agree. Not a lot of activity chasing down their misses. Some teams focus on getting back. I understand that. But you should send at least one guy after that.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Well, he may not be a flashy player, but Kyle Anderson is a winner.
He really is. I mean, he's selfless, understands how to play. You hear that said a lot. It's about IQ. It's about feel, understanding. Gets it done at both ends of the floor, and I love the fact that he's a tremendous playmaker at 6'9".
And it's the Mavericks with the ball after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago.
Tell you what, I could watch this move and this movie all night long. Irving doing a nice job getting his team quality shots.
And here's Morris. He'll bring it up for the T-Wolves. 9-point game. Misses in close. Dallas has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Irving for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
The whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
McLaughlin, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Dallas with a change here too. Hardy, he's checked in for Hardaway. Now here's Irving. He picked up 30 points in their last win against Minnesota. The 3. Again, Irving missing.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got it good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And he sinks the second. We've got 13 seconds left in the first. Here's Hardy.
Defensive presence, he challenges at the rim. Give him an A for effort.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. Jordan McLaughlin out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Nice timing on the alley-oop. I like when Washington teammates lob it his way. He knows what to do with it.
Here's Alexander-Walker after the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Conley's checked in. It's stolen by Doncic. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. And it's hammered home by Green.
Outstanding play by Doncic to come up with that steal. His impact, his fingerprints, as a matter of fact, on every part of this game.
Now here's Conley. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Gobert. Rudy, a monster inside. Gobert's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. With the drive, and he makes it. And the Mavericks lead by 12. Well, Grant, you've been the up-and-comer, but you've also played the role of the veteran. What's the key to that latter stage?
You know, B.A., your contributions as a veteran are felt just as much with your leadership as they are with your numbers. So sharing what you've learned with those younger players on the way up is so important.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Mavericks are hoping they have what it takes to bring home the Larry O'Brien trophy, and Luka Doncic said, quote, "That's everything. I want to win the championship here. It's our goal every season. It's a lot of work, and there are so many great teams in the league. Anybody can beat you at this point. You have to really be ready." B.A.?
Yeah, good stuff there, Allie. Thank you. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Doncic passes to Washington. Green for 3. Fires in the triple. Green's got his second bucket on the night.
When you can simply shoot over the defender, you've got it made.
Here's Conley. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's McLaughlin. Kicks it out Towns. Conley passes to McDaniels. Just 5 to shoot. Pulls it in from the elbow. Here's Gobert. Gobert, too strong.
This is what the team relies on Gobert for, clearing the glass and finishing the play.
Oh, there's the alley. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's McDaniels. McLaughlin pass to Towns, and he gets the bucket.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Inside, and Washington powers it through.
I like Doncic's willingness to share the ball. He wants to see other guys involved in producing.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Out to the wing. Towns with room to shoot. And Minnesota again with a bucket. The Mavericks leading. Here's Doncic. Luka! Get off me!
This guy is a tremendous shot maker. That really was a tough bucket from Luka Doncic.
And Minnesota calls time here. Edwards, he's checked in for McLaughlin. Gafford, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Hardaway comes in for Green. The Timberwolves have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Edwards against Hardaway. And stolen by Hardaway. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Luka against resistance.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
And the basket by Towns.
I'd keep going to Towns inside. I mean, it's not complicated. He got awesome touch. Plus, he's 6'11" and almost 300 lbs.
First personal foul. First team foul. That's the line for the Mavericks.
The first one falls.
A dependable stretch for Washington is also somebody who continues to look to improve every year in the league.
And so Washington nails both of them. For Minnesota, they've gotten 7 of their first 9 shots to drop during the second. It's stolen by Doncic. Here we go. And the dunk by Gafford.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Now here's Towns from 18 feet away. Left side McDaniels. Lets it go from deep. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 4 rebounds in the game.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
Doncic finds Washington. Hardaway on the wing. 6 to shoot. From behind the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Now here's Conley. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. And Daniel Gafford picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Morris, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
In for the Wolves, Morris.
Now McDaniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one.
This is not his quarter. He needs to give up some touches and recalibrate.
And Washington powers it through.
Boy, we're going to see lots of those. Washington can really get up. Got a little main streak in him, too, which I like.
Morris passes to Gobert. And here's Edwards. He's got 6. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Edwards got 8.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Doncic passes to Gafford. Now here's Washington. Back to Gafford. And Gobert with a block.
Love the way Gobert goes after shots. He blocks quite a few and alters many more.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed comes in for Gobert, and Anderson subbed in for McDaniels. Gafford passes to Lively. 6 on the shot clock. Edwards against Irving. The three-pointer off the mark.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
You know, the fighting spirit Naz Reid brings to this game is really something, Clark.
Yeah, I tell you, he's a guy that is dynamic and electric, plays with great passion, and has a way of getting everybody fired up. He's an injection of energy for his team and the buildings he plays in.
Now here's Edwards. Give him 8. Morris for 3. The shot off that time. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Irving. Edwards pulls it in.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Now here's Gafford. Pass to Doncic. Launches a 3. Lively. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Mavericks lead by 18.
Putting in the effort to get a second chance look. Nice.
Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Anderson against Hardaway. Now Reed. The 3-ball. Knocks it down from distance. Reed's got 8.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
And he lobs it up top. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Boy, Doncic, with his size and ball skills and vision, is a master, a maestro in the pick and roll. He can make just about any pass necessary out of the pick and roll set.
Minnesota with the ball. Following the score by Dallas. The shot by Towns, no good. Morris against Irving. Beyond the arc. Drops in the 3. 14 points for him.
Hey, in today's NBA game, I think you have to stretch the floor if you're going to be competitive and give yourself the best chance to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
Dallas has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. 4-3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
There's a minute 26 left in the first half of this one. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You know, for Irving, he's made an effort, a conscious effort to get to the line more. And for good reason. I mean, he's a really good foul shooter. Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Irving. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Both free throws good from Irving.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Dallas foul. First personal foul. 15 fouls.
And he drops it first. Laughlin, he's checked in for Morris. And Anderson drops them both.
They've scored really well this quarter. Keep it up, and they'll find themselves right back in it.
A minute 4 left to play in the first half. Here's McLaughlin. The kick out to Edwards. Ooh, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. Dallas has gone 4 of 7 from 3 during the second quarter. Yep, that one's good. Irving's got 7 points here in the quarter.
You know, this is simply what Kyrie Irving does. Get buckets against defenders. He's a bucket maker.
Pass to Alexander Walker from the arc. On target from range. Alexander Walker's got his second bucket of the night.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Now here's Irving. He's guarded closely. Throw it down on the lob.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic. Picking up his second foul here. Has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
And he makes the first.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
17 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Green. Kleba outside. For 3, Hardy. Hits the trifecta. Hardy's got 5.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Well, Carl, they're scoring pretty easily. What has to change in the second half?
Our whole defensive system right now, because it's just not working. It's not the coaches, it's just the players. We're letting them get too much fast break. They're doing a great job, and they're hitting some shots, so we got to be able to make them miss.
Best of luck locking it in, guys.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
Dallas has the edge here at halftime. They are in blowout territory, leading by 20. Kenny, how'd you see it?
And the game plan they went with was very clear. It was centered around scoring inside. Pound that ball inside, pound it in the paint, try to get the high percentage shot. And because of this assertive attitude, they've got the edge where it counts.
How about you, Shaq? What'd you think about Minnesota?
The shooting percentage they allow was through the roof. Their coach should absolutely be ripping into the defensive end. He needs to take some pride on the other end and just lock it in. Lock it in. Lock it in.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
And Doncic has got the ball here for the Mavs. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half, Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Washington out there with Derek Jones. And it's Lively in at the 5 down low.
He's showing us the handles a little bit right there. All the way to the rack.
And with the statement finish, too. Don't know how you stop that, man.
You don't. I mean, as a defender, you got to just stash that one in the memory bank and make sure it doesn't burn you the next time.
Here's Alexander Walker.
Dallas foul.
Carl Anthony Towns is checked in for the Timberwolves. Anthony Edwards comes in for Alexander Walker. Gafford, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Conley looking for an opening. And he's going for the lob. Clock at 6. Gobert gets the bucket. Gobert's got 8.
From in close, it's game over when Gobert has the ball.
Well, Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist. But he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. He focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, B.A., well, Kyrie Irving is a deadly closer when the game is on the line. Where'd it come from? He said, quote, studying the greats and striving to be greater than them. There's a commonality in the way they control emotions at the end of the game. I've been able to learn over time. Brian?
Well, he's hit some big shots. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Boy, fluid, agile penetrator. For a guy his size, he's nimble-footed, and Washington does a good job around the rim.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Here's Conley. Count it. Conley's got his third bucket of the night.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
And Irving with the basket on the assist by Gafford. And the Mavericks lead by 14. Conley passes to Gobert. Knocks it loose. Pass to Towns. Back to Conley. And here's Edwards. Wide open look. Jones grabs the board.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Conley. He has 6. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Irving against Edwards. Kicks it to Doncic. Pass to Washington. Over Towns. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Carl Anthony Towns.
Well, it's a nice sight to see Washington attacking inside. Just making the defense fouling.
Taking 2 shots.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. So it's Minnesota now. They trail by 16. Pass to Towns. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Jones, the pass to Doncic. Three-pointer off the mark. For Minnesota, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Here's Gobert. Pass to Towns. Gobert passes to Conley. Shot clock at 5. Edwards with it from deep. Sinks it from distance. Edwards got 17.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Conley against Doncic. And Washington powers it through.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Here's Gobert. Following the score by Dallas. Pass to Conley. The shot comes out. Good D by Doncic. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. And the shot goes down. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Keeping his composure right there. Nice job by Kyrie under duress.
And Minnesota calls time here. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Boy, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
A different look for Dallas. Powell, he's checked in for Gafford, and Hardaway subbed in for Jones. Here's McDaniels, right side Conley. And the layup falls. Give him 8 points now.
Boy, he's been a different player here in the second half. Looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
Doncic finds Hardaway. Irving against Edwards. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. While we have some time, here are the top 3-point shooters in the league. These are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Like Conley, 3rd.
Well, the shooting percentage he's cultivated from deep range is so impressive. His 3-point shot is about as good as you can hope for.
That free throw good from Irving. Good on the second, so he makes them both.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Now here's Towns. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And Clark, when Karl Anthony Towns is on the floor, he's one of the best big men in the NBA.
Well, you said it, the key words there, on the floor. I'm sure Cat is frustrated by the injuries he's had over the years, and he's doing everything in his power to stay as healthy as possible.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Morris is checked in.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Irving with it. 24 points for him. Washington's shot is good.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Minnesota's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. High post Towns. And that's a foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his 3rd foul so far. Scoring in the NBA is the highest it's been in over 50 years, Clark. You think it's time for some rule changes to help the defense?
You know, I'm not sure where you would go in that regard, because every rule change, for the most part, has certainly tilted towards the offense recently. And I don't necessarily have a problem with that. The NBA has made it clear that entertainment is a core pillar, and appeasing and appealing to their fans is a huge driver, and that means more offense as opposed to more defense.
Here's Morris. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. Pass to Reed, outside McDaniels. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. P.J. Washington picks one up.
The length that McDaniels brings gives him an advantage against the smaller defender, sometimes drawing a foul like he did there.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Kleba, he's checked in for Dallas. Green comes in for Hardaway. Good on both.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 9. Irving for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Irving's got 27.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
McDaniels inside, working on Powell. Pass to Alexander Walker. Four on the clock. An open look for Reed. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. Reed's got 10 points. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Mavs. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Out to Kleba. Back to Doncic. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. 11 points in the game.
Nice work from Doncic. Doing a good job finding a way to get it done inside.
To the wing on the left. Here's Reed. No luck on that one. Oh, great D that time from Kleba. On the wing, Irving. He's got 27. He's still feeling it. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Tipped away. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Mavericks. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Mike Conley.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Now here's Powell. Here's Kleba. Off target from three-point range. Minnesota's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Morris outside. Over Powell. That one's wide left.
Well, I think he shouldn't have forced that one. Instead, he should have passed it off.
Green. Another possession. Another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. 1:43 left in the third quarter. Now here's Morris. Pass to Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. Shot clock at 6. Morris for 3. Rebounded by Green.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
That one drops for him. Doncic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
So it's Minnesota now, following the score by Dallas.
What a move by McDaniels, showing the defense how nimble he is when he wants to be.
Here's Irving. And it's good for 2. Irving's got 13 in the second half.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
That's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Anderson's checked in for Rudy Gobert, and it's McLaughlin in for Morris. Exum's checked in for Dallas. Hardy comes in for Doncic. Dallas is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Kleba. Lets a 3 fly. Hits a three-pointer. Kleba's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Timberwolves shooting an excellent rate of 56% in the third quarter. 19 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. He was all alone on that one. Alexander Walker's got 11 points.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
The 3, Hardy. Can't hit that one. Kyrie Irving has been on display for the Mavericks. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. We'll be right back with you shortly. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. They've got Kyle Anderson, Jordan McLaughlin out there with Mike Conley. Then there's Anthony Edwards, and it's Towns in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And Grant, the play-in was added after you retired. You wish it was around when you played?
You know, B.A., no. But I do think we could have used it a couple of times in my years in Orlando. But, you know, in all fairness, the play-in is a success as it creates a Game 7 atmosphere. And the NBA really knocked it out the park with this one. Whoa, that man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And for the Mavericks, they're shooting at around 66%. They're on fire. Exum passes to Washington. Over to the wing. To the right side. Pass to Lively. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Deflected. Cuts off the pass. Washington against Anderson. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. T.J. Warren comes in for Anthony Edwards. And Moore's subbed in for Mike Conley. Jones, he's checked in for the Mavericks. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Shots blocked. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Green's checked in for Hardaway. Pass to Towns. 6 on the shot clock. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. Lots of tough places to play in this league, Clark. Which team you think has the best home court advantage?
Well, I think a number of teams would fit into that category. The Nuggets, because of the geography and the toughness of the altitude there. But the Knicks, when they're good, there's a hard place to play. Portland, when the Blazers are rolling, is a heck of a home court advantage. Boston, with their history and the great teams they've had in the past and what they've had recently, those are some that come to mind for me.
Now here's Anderson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Hardy. Pass to Lively. Here's Exum. Here's Lively. Defended by Gobert. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Hardy, guarded by Edwards. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Minnesota has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Misses the three.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Outside, Anderson. Poked loose. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
McDaniels is checked in for Minnesota. Mike Conley comes in for McLaughlin. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Pass to Hardy. And here's Green from the arc. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. Floats one up. The shot by Conley. No good. It's been all Mavericks.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouls.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Mavericks.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And also, attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
He misses the free throw, and the league looking to curb how much the top teams can spend. Stricter financial rules now in place, Clark.
Yeah, I like the salary cap. Its theory is good and well-intentioned. I think it does help the small market teams a bit. A lot of teams didn't like how certain West Coast teams were spending, but I still think there's room to give teams the option to exceed limits if they're willing to pay the consequences for doing so.
And so Conley will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's Edwards. 8 makes out of 15 shots. He's got it going.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Here he goes. Here's Lively. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got his 7th rebound here tonight. McDaniels inside. Green covering. The kick out to Conley. And there's the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And it's Green missing.
Mavericks foul. Green. First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
For Minnesota, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Right side Conley. A sensational block. They get it back. And he recovers it. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
Since halftime, either they've gotten sloppier or the defense has turned up.
Here's Exum, guarded by Edwards. Exum passes to Lively. That one goes. Count it.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's Towns. Now Edwards. From 8 feet. The shot, no good. Pass to Green. Here's Lively. Outside for Green. For 3, Hardy. Drains the triple. Hardy's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Here's Conley. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And granted, league news, how about your former coach? Coach K taking on an advisory role with the NBA.
Well, B.A., tremendous experience and leadership from that man. 4 decades at the college level, the men's national team. I mean, the league recruiting a blue chipper if there ever was one.
And Conley drops them both.
Yeah, one of the best leaders in the NBA. This team loves having Mike Conley in their locker room. They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And here is Morris. Pass to Reed. That's tipped. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. And it's hammered home by Green.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balance. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Morris with it. Reed with it. Fires the 3. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Morris has got 3 assists in the game.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Minnesota has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Here's Alexander Walker. Off target with the 3. For Dallas, they've gone 6 for 11 here in the 4th quarter. And it's hammered home by Green.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Morris outside. Pass to Towns. And I heard Giannis Antetokounmpo say he would have loved to go to your alma mater, Grant, because of all the tall and skilled players that have come out of Duke.
You know, B.A., I'm not sure he mentioned me on that list, but certainly nice to hear that from Giannis.
And that one's good. Green.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Morris, right side. Blocked! Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that one. And the foul called on the Dallas Mavericks. That free throw good for Morris. And the Timberwolves making a change here. McLaughlin's checked in. Powell, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Hardaway comes in for Exum. That one falls, so he hits both of them. For Dallas, they've gotten 8 of 13 shots to find the basket in the 4th quarter. Hardaway finds Powell. To the left side wing. For 3, Hardy. Another 3 for Dallas.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Minnesota shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter. Morris passes to Alexander Walker. Towns outside. Pass to Morris. Powell pulls it in. Dallas has gotten 4 of 7 three-pointers to fall in the 4th. And it's Green missing.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Here's Alexander Walker. Green covering.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Kleba outside. Hardaway, the pass to Green. Off the mark there with a three. Minnesota's got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. And it's Morris penetrating. Got a piece of it. And he's able to get it back. Pass to Reed. Fires the three. Now pulls it in. It's been all Mavericks.
And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding for the Mavericks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And so they powered through to their 51st win of the year. And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Luka Doncic.
Well, I thought he was their catalyst tonight, guys. Moving the rock, actively looking to set other guys up. Outstanding work.
Here's Morris. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Oh, it's stolen. And Kleba over to help. Morris can't hit.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Here's Alexander Walker. Good D by Hardaway. So Dallas takes this one by a big margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Kyrie, what does it mean for this team getting the production off the bench that we saw tonight?
Big time. You know, when you're a basketball player and you're able to make the right plays and play at a high intensity level and really come out and make an impact on the game, doesn't matter if you're starting or coming off the bench. We've seen special guys do that. I'm glad we came out and handled business. It's a good win.
This team is so unselfish. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. So long, everyone.